I have come across the most interesting information that I want to share with you. Hello, I'm Professor Toto, and I've been following Donald Trump for the last 4 years. I've been a voice of his support, unwavering and unfailing. Now, we know that several months ago in Butler, Pennsylvania, that heaven showed up at an assassination attempt. No one can deny that. Even his critics are in awe that heaven showed up to choose and to vote for their president, for America. Most people don't realize that America is end-time Israel. Now, I have just discovered something that is mind-blowing, and I don't say that facetiously or to be grandiose, and I think you'll agree. Did you know that when Donald Trump places his hand on the Bible in a few days, on January the 20th, did you know that when you look up in the sky on that day, that 6 planets are going to do one of the rarest things they ever do? It is so rare what's going to happen on that day that literally no one can deny that the heavens are speaking and the heavens are showing up to support Donald Trump. Now, I want you to think about what I'm about to tell you. On January the 20th, 2025, when you look up in the sky, you're going to see 6 planets line up in military fashion. Literally, there's going to be an aligning in a straight line in the sky for every eye to see. Jupiter, Venus, Uranus, and all the rest of them. 6 of them during the 6th day of Yahweh's timeline, 6 planets for the first time in centuries are going to line up on January the 20th. The Bible said the heavens declare the glory of Yahweh. The heavens showed up at the assassination, and we now have proof that the heavens are going to show up at the inauguration. And brothers and sisters, no, you will not need a telescope. The naked eye will look and see 6 planets in military order. The heavens will declare the glory of Yahweh on January the 20th, 2025. Now that brings me to another interesting observation that I've been looking at that is very important. The last trump is a phrase that has always rung in my mind. With Donald Trump's presidency being so prophetically impacted, from Kim Clement's first prophecy a decade ago, if not longer, to the return of Donald Trump against all odds, no one can deny that this is a prophetic moment for America. But here's my next question. If the heavens are going to show up at the inauguration, and they are, how could we ever in America go back to business as normal? Have you thought about that? What about after Trump? That thought drives me. I just can't ever imagine another normal presidential, you're just going back to the humdrum of presidential politics. All this upheaval, all of this revealing, all of this that we've been through, surely it's not for us just to go back to business as normal. So with the heavens showing up on January the 20th, I cannot help but ask the question, are we in the last Trump? Are we truly this close to dramatic changes in the whole world? It's a question worth pondering. I mean, honestly, how many of you can ever fathom normal presidential politics ever again? We just go back to the humdrum? I don't think so. And 6, listen, I went and researched. I did my research. Children. For these planets to line up is so rare. We're not talking about just a blood moon. That's a nice thing. We're not talking about just a star. We're talking about 6 members of the Mazzaroth. 6 members of the heavenly bodies showing up at the inauguration. Every eye will see it. Yes, your children will look up and see that day a great sign in the heavens. I find it to be very interesting, something to consider. God bless you. I'm Professor Toto, also Pastor Shane Vaughn. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.